Hi, I'm Randy,
And I'm Goldie.
and we're from Shaws Mountain Homestead in East Tennessee. We're going to give you a little backstory on our situation. We moved from Ohio to Florida, stayed down there for several years, and then we decided we wanted to come to someplace in the mountains, so we ended up here in East Tennessee. And it is pretty nice. We got 34 acres of mountain and woods, so there's plenty of wood. We don't have to worry about wood. But we've been married for 48 years, soon to be 49. And we're planning on, okay, your turn. I lost it. I lost it, Pepper.
We'll be married 49 years next month, is what I was trying to say.
Craig can fix that. Now, where are we going now?
Anyway, we decided to move to Tennessee because my husband says we wanted to be
Hicks from the sticks. So we got problems. Shut this thing off. Shut this thing off. What my plan is here on the homestead is to do lots of additions. And I like woodworking. That's what I've done all my life. I've been a carpenter all my life. So with having the sawmill allows me to build whatever I want. I can add on to this thing. I'm planning a sawmill shed. I'm going to add a lot to the cabin. It needs the fascias done, the soffits done, and all the things that aren't finished. Plus, we want to add on to it. I want to do dormers up above, front and rear, so we can have windows up there. Because right now all we got is a sliding door on the end. But having the sawmill is just pretty amazing. All the lumber you can cut in a very short time. And it's a little woodland mill, which is a great mill. I put it together. I wish I'd have filmed that, but I didn't. But that's the situation, and there's no end to it because I'm going to build a little sawmill shed and to keep the sawmill out of the weather. And the side-by-side track, we got a pretty nice little tractor that needs under roof. We used to cover it up, but I kind of give it up. But and we got the side-by-side out here. We go up through the woods, so we're going to film a lot of that stuff. Going and picking up logs, which would be very interesting, I think. It's just mainly entertainment purposes, because I've been doing this a long time, but I know what I'm doing, but I don't think anybody should follow my lead. Okay, we're going to be doing a tremendous amount of sawmill videos, because I really love sawing with that saw. And we are going to build a garage right here at the end of the house on this one end. Be like a car and a half garage. It'll be rough sawn with siding, lap siding like I've got on this. But it's just everyday living that we do. We're going to film a lot of it. I don't sit in the rocking chair in there. I'm retired, but I'm still working. I work because I enjoy spending money, like buying sawmills and that type of thing. Okay, here we are, coming into the driveway of the homestead. And I have gravelled and put millings on this thing numerous times, and it all washes down to the bottom of this thing before we ever get a good driveway. But we'll get it. It's steep. It is steep. Our neighbor had a big dozer, Gene Bradshaw. He dozed it all in for me and made it pretty nice, but it's a constant battle to keep this driveway up. In the winter, when the snow's on, look out. We had to park at the bottom. Here's the old homestead. Custom built by one and only. And this house was over in the woods. We found it. It was just a shell, and they had built it for a grandchild, and they had divorced, and they just stopped and let it set. So I asked him what they're going to do with it, and he said, well, let me ask her. So we bought it very reasonable. And my son and I took it down, brought it up here, and put it back together. We're going to take you in and show you the inside of it. It's my two dogs. This is old Peanut and Pepper. These are the mascots for the channel. We're going to show you the outside of our cabin. So here we got just a little back porch that I had done a little area to stack firewood on. It's just all rough sawn lumber, and you can see the end of the logs, and the squirrel's been chewing on us. We got a squirrel here and I won't shoot him, so I'm just going to let him eat my cabin. But anyway, it's just a little, we got a gable in here, and I've put a little roof coming across. I haven't got it finished, I ran out of metal. But just to protect our little walkway here. We kind of got a mess underneath here. This gets all closed in eventually, which I'm working on. We'll go around to the front here so you can see it, because I used logs just out of the woods. I just cut trees out of the woods to do the beam and the posts all the way around this other side. Back here it was all sawmill lumber, but here it's just stuff right out of the woods. Drug it up here, used the tractor, lifted it up. One log come over the top of the loader, about took me out, damaged the tractor, but anyway, I got it up there. And I got the wood splitter here. Got my famous Craftsman wood splitter. It's a Craftsman, but it works. Works pretty good. Here's the logs. Here's the logs that I cut. You can see, like this is the posts that go up. I just round them out and then rolled a longer log up on top, and it's just rough sawn material. And same thing here, I just closed the bottom end. This coming on around the front here, this is the very front of the cabin, the entrance, the door there, and it just comes around. It's got the round logs like I talked about. We can see the end of it. It's about the same all the way around here with the round logs and beam. So these little steps in here, I cut them back in so they wouldn't be, because this is where we pull up. This is like our driveway area. But I've been building stuff and making things with the old sawmill, closing in a little area on the porch to put stuff in and show them up on top. The gable, we got a door up there and a loft bedroom up above. And I plan on putting me a little deck out there and a roof, so that anybody staying upstairs can have a little nice place to come out and sit on top. And it's got a great view up there and over here. It's pretty gorgeous. Okay, here we are up on the porch here at the side. But I'm putting this little room together. I'm going to put a little barn door on it to close up and hide all my junk, because I got a lot of tools and stuff. I got a lot of stuff under the house, and I'm trying to get it to where it's hidden so you don't see it. But this is a nice little porch. Then we can go on around the front here. Okay, we got it decorated up pretty good. We got lights hanging. These are kind of a temporary thing, but right now that's what we got up there. It needs to have something a little more professional, but it doesn't look too bad, especially at night. I'll show you the end here. This little walkway that I got all the way around to the other porch, which I kind of like. It's you can go around. I stuck these old rails on these, just these little old logs out of the woods, just so you won't fall off. They're not up to code, but they'll work. Got the mini split, which we rarely run. We only use this for the AC part. And if we leave and gone, we can have this on so the plumbing don't freeze. But I got stuff everywhere. I kind of got a mess. I make a terrible mess that my wife has to clean up and try to organize so it doesn't look so crappy. Come over here. We got this little area that's pretty nice. And I throw this box together. This is a little wood box. Don't have any wood in it, but I got my kindling, my cardboard there to start fires with. But I throw that together out of just some rough sawmill cedar. This is cedar. You can sand it up and it's real red and smells really awesome. Okay, come on in and follow us through here. If you look up, we got a tall ceiling, which was fun to do. Put metal on it, insulate it, did the whole shooting match. It was quite a challenge. We got a wood stove. That's all we heat with right there. Well, we have a mini split that heats and air conditions, but this is our main heat in the winter.
We got our windows are live edged.
Yeah, all the trim. Yeah, the trim is all live edge. If you look at it, it's pretty cool. It was simple stuff. It was all wood that my neighbor cut with his sawmill. And then we got, this is a living room. We just got the living room here. It's not real big. It's like, the cabin's like 24 by 29. And there's the loft. the little loft area and the steps. That's all live edge. There was just kind of scrap lumber that the guy said take it, and when he cut my logs and stuff. So we'll come in here in the kitchen. Yeah, this is a little island that I built. We used what do you call this? Butcher block, which that was the most expensive part of the whole thing, I think, was the top. And then we got a hidden trash can, which is kind of cool. And I went with the blue, which I thought was kind of neat, and a nice dishwasher. And it actually has a light in it, which I didn't even know they had, but it's pretty cool. My daughter-in-law got it for us. Where we got a refrigerator with ice and water in the door. That was a scratch and dent, so I didn't have to pay a fortune for it. And the cabinets and all this, it's just a nice functioning kitchen. In that laundry room, which is kind of a dining room, laundry room combo, and I had got this door here for, it was out of an old stall on a barn, so we got the washer and dryer in here hidden behind it. But she got some stuff hanging on the wall. I can't even open the door right now all the way, but it's pretty cool. It's a pretty neat setup. This is our stairway to go up to the loft, and this was just all live edge stuff that was scrap left over from when he cut our lumber for the house. And I decided to take these half round logs that he threw in the deal and just screwed them together and made a set of steps that goes up to our loft area. So here we go. This is a little bathroom. It's just a stool and a sink. I threw together a little door here and put it on hinges. Nothing fancy, but it works. Not real private. You can peek through the cracks. Okay, we got a view from up here in the loft of the downstairs, which is pretty nice when you're standing up here. Looks pretty cool. This thing was all thrown together by me. Didn't have hardly any help. Goldie helped me a little bit, standing a couple of these things up, and then I rigged up stuff with the tractor to stand the rest of them, which was quite a challenge. I think you'll see in the video somewhere the rig I had out here to stand these last two up from outside. It was pretty cool. Just did what I had to do. Come on, Peanut. Let's go down. The master suite, I guess you call it, because we do have a little bedroom up in the loft. This stuff here, this is our little setup. It's not real big, but it works. And a homemade bed. I'll have to show you the framework of the bed. I threw this together one day outside in the cold and rain and crap, and it just kind of a quick thing to make a framework for a bed. And the headboard, same way. The headboard is cedar. The rest of it's hemlock. The little posts down here were hickory, but this is all cedar. Just kind of throwed it together real quickly. And our plan is to put shiplap on the ceiling, which, since I've got a sawmill now, I'll cut my own stuff and put a ceiling in here and over here. This door here was scrap lumber that the sawmill, the guy that cut my cabin and cut logs and stuff for us, all of our wood. This is a little piece of grapevine, which I thought was kind of cool. So I stuck it there for a little handle. Then we got a little bathroom here, which isn't fancy, but it functions. This is just a chunk of lumber, the hemlock, and we took this was a sink we got at a used store. It was a copper sink. I cut a hole in it and made a sink out of it. And this here, I made this little critter right here to hide the drain, which I thought was kind of cool. Just pieces of scrap lumber just sets in there. This is a little shower I threw together. It's with just the old galvanized metal that we did our ceiling with, and cement. I put cement floor in it, and it makes a nice shower. A little medicine cabinet I just threw together out of some pieces of poplar boards, just to have a corner thing, because we got a nice mirror, but it wasn't a medicine cabinet. And I got more live edge on the trim, but it functions pretty well. And this right here is my outhouse right here. Okay, folks, we appreciate you watching. maybe the one or two people that might possibly be watching this. But we will see you next time.